So, bakit may implicit differentiation? Meron tayong implicit differentiation because there are two kinds of functions at yun yung explicit at saka explicit and implicit functions. So, dahil meron tayong dalawang kinds ng functions, meron din tayong dalawang klase or dalawang ways to differentiate them. Una, yung explicit differentiation. Pag sinabi nating explicit differentiation, ito ay parang direct way of differentiating x. Okay? Samantalang pag implicit naman, indirect siya. So, papaliwanag pa natin siya further. Sa explicit differentiation, ito yung ginawa natin before. Nagde-derive tayo ng we get the derivative, we derive x with respect to x. Okay? Dinederive natin yung x with respect to x. Or, in visual form, we derive or we get the derivative of x with respect to x. Remember kung paano natin ito basahin. So, pag sinabi naman nating implicit differentiation, bakit siya naging indirect? Kasi, imbes na it is impossible to directly differentiate x. So, dumadaan tayo sa function of x or sometimes we represent it as y. So, we derive y with respect to x. Or in visual form or in, ano ba tawag dito, pag i-express natin siya in calculus way, parang ganito siya, we get the derivative of y with respect to x. Okay? So, parang ganito siya. What is the derivative of y with respect to x? Hindi natin pwedeng sabihin na ito ay 1. Okay? That's wrong. So, we get the derivative of y with respect to x through this form, dy over dx. So, mamaya, mas matututunan natin ano yung explicit tsaka implicit differentiation. So, di ba kapag ka-explicit differentiation, parang ganito siya. Pag kinuha natin yung derivative of x with respect to x, this is equal to 1. Okay? Pag naman implicit differentiation, d over dx, we get the derivative of y with respect to x. This must be dy over dx, or we write it sometimes as y prime. Okay? Minsan, ito yung makikita nyo na pinapagawa ng teacher nyo. Ang implicit differentiation, guys, ay pina-follow niya yung chain rule. Okay? So, ano ba naman yung chain rule? Ang chain rule, actually, dapat meron na kayong knowledge nito sa pagde-derive using chain rule. So, ang chain rule, for example, we have the derivative of u raised to n with respect to x. Where u represents an expression, pwede rin siyang another function or something like that. Okay? Ito namang n represents the exponent. Okay? So, itong chain rule, kamukha niya si power rule. Tama? So, kung natatandaan niyo yung power rule, paano ba ginagawa doon? Ganun lang din yung gagawin mo dito sa chain rule. You put n, tapos i-multiply mo yung base niya, which is itong si u. Tapos, i-raise mo siya kay n minus 1. Tama? Ito nga lang, sa power rule, we represent this as x. Pero dito sa chain rule, we represent it as u para magsabi na hindi lang siya basta simple na variable. Okay? We also derive u with respect to x. I-derive natin si u with respect to x. So, paano yun? Itong chain rule na to ay parang power rule din siya to the point na parang ito, get the derivative of x raised to 2 with respect to x. Diba? Kung kunwari ganyan, sa power rule, we just simply put down 2, tas i-multiply natin sa base ni x, tapos nagma-minus lang tayo ng 2 minus 1. Without even knowing na dinederive din natin actually yung base natin. Okay? So, dahil ang derivative ni x with respect to x is just equal to 1, hindi na natin siya inilalagay. So, nagiging simply 2x raised to 1 or 2x na lang yung nagiging sagot natin. So, sa chain rule, hindi lang siya basta x. Sa chain rule, ganito siya. For example, we get the derivative of x cubed plus 1 raised to 5, for example, with respect to x. So, ang gagawin lang natin, kumbaga sa power rule, itong si 5, ilalagay lang natin siya sa baba. Let's put down 5. Then, copy natin itong buong base natin. X cubed plus 1. Then, si 5, maminusan lang natin siya ng 1. Tapos, i-derive natin itong x cubed plus 1. So, paano natin we get the derivative of x cubed plus 1 with respect to x? So, ibig sabihin, try natin i-simplify ito. 5x cubed plus 1, 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Ano bang derivative ni x cubed plus 1? Siyempre, walang iba kundi 3x squared. Tapos, imumultiply lang natin sila lahat. So, to simplify, 15x squared multiplied to x cubed plus 1 raised to 4. Diba ganyan ang chain rule? Ngayon, paano naman naging applicable ang chain rule sa implicit differentiation? So, ganito siya, guys. Sa implicit differentiation, di ba, indirect yung differentiate natin. For example, we have an expression, we have the derivative of y with respect to x. So, alam natin na hindi siya pwedeng maging 1. Ang derivative ng y with respect to x must only be the derivative of y with respect to x. Paano yun? Paano naging applicable yung chain rule yun? Actually, yung katotohanan yan is ganito siya. So, ang chain rule is derivative of y. Expect natin na may 1 siyang kasama dito. So, ang gagawin natin, baba natin si 1, copy natin si y, tapos 1 minus 1. Okay? Tapos, we derive y, itong buong base natin, with respect to x. And that will be equal to 1 times y raised to 0, derivative of y with respect to x. So, ano sagot dito? Ito ay equal sa 1, di ba? And 1 times 1 is equal to 1. So, this will be equal to dy over dx. So, meaning, ang derivative ng y with respect to x is just dy over dx or derivative of y with respect to x. Or minsan, yan ay nagiging y prime. Okay? Para lang masabi na na-derive siya with respect to x ng isang beses. Parang ganyan. Okay? So, ganyan yung implicit differentiation. Ganyan lang yung gagawin natin dito sa implicit differentiation. So, let's have some examples. For example, we have to get the derivative of x squared plus y squared is equal to 1. Okay? With respect to x. Kukunin natin yung buong derivative nito with respect to x. Take note, with respect to x. So, alam naman natin na kapag addition, yan, edi parang dinidistribute lang natin yung pagdi-differentiate. So, that will be derivative of x squared with respect to x plus derivative of y squared with respect to x is equal to the derivative of 1 with respect to x. So, yung pagdi-differentiate ng x sa implicit differentiation ay yung normal lang na way ng pagdi-differentiate. Paano yun? Gamitin natin yung parang chain rule, imbis na yung power rule na yung gagamitin natin para mas malinaw. So, this will be si 2, ibababa mo, copy mo si x, yung base mo, erase mo siya kay 2 minus 1, tapos get the derivative of your base. Ano bang base mo? Di si x. Derivative of x with respect to x. Derivative of x with respect to x. Then, ito naman tayo. So, paano nga mag-differentiate? Paano yun, Atikim? Y squared na siya. So, gawin nyo lang yung chain rule. Apply mo lang yung normal way of differentiating through chain rule. So, baba mo si 2, copy mo si y dahil siya yung base mo. Erase mo siya kay 2 minus 1. Tapos, you derive your base, which is itong si y, derivative of y, with respect to x. Okay? So, ito na yon. Equals, derivative of 1 with respect to x. Siyempre, ang derivative ng constant ay 0. Ngayon, isa-simplify na natin siya. So, 2x raised to 1. So, 2 minus 1 is 1. And derivative of x with respect to x ay 1. Hindi ko siya kinancel talaga, pero ang derivative of x with respect to x ay equal sa 1. And plus 2y raised to 1. Then, meron kang dy over dx na nakamultiply sa kanya. Okay? Then, i-equate nyo siya sa 0 dahil 0 is the derivative of your constant. Tapos, since kaya pa itong i-simplify, most of the time, guys, ang kinukuha mo talaga when differentiating through implicit differentiation ay yung dy over dx mo. So, kailangan manatili si dy over dx sa isang side ng equation. So, let's try this. 2y times dy over dx. Tapos, ilipat natin si 2x. Itong si 2x, ilipat natin siya sa kabila. That will be negative 2x. Then, dahil gusto lang natin na matira si dy over dx, edi i-divide natin siya, yung buong equation sa 2y. Okay? Para makuha natin si dy over dx. And that will be equal to, makakancel si 2y, mananatili si derivative of y with respect to x. Tapos, makakancel si 2 dahil 2 over 2 is equal to 1. And that will be equal to negative x over y. Okay? So, ito na yung sagot. Sometimes, itong dy over dx, gaya yung sinabi ko kanina, pwede rin siyang maging y prime. So, minsan, nire-represent na lang siya as y prime para mas mabilis isulat. So, kung sagot nyo, y prime is equal to negative x over y, that is also equal to dy over dx. Let's have another example. For example, we get the derivative of x cubed plus y cubed equals 5x with respect to x. Okay? So, paano gagawin natin dito? Simply, you have to differentiate each term. So, derivative of x cubed with respect to x plus derivative of y cubed with respect to x. Tapos, derivative of 5x with respect to x. Yan. Okay, so, gawin natin siya, guys. Alam natin, 3x raised to 3 minus 1. Tapos, derivative ng base mo, which is x, with respect to x. Plus, derivative ng y cubed with respect to x, that will be 3. Baba mo si 3. Si 3, then copy mo si base, erase mo siya kay 3 minus 1, then get the derivative of your base, which is y with respect to x, equals, what is the derivative of this? So, kung meron siyang 1 dito na, what do you call that, na exponent, yan. So, 5, multiply mo siya kay 1, syempre 1 times 5 ay 5, then, copy mo si x, raise mo kay 1 minus 1, then derivative of your base, which is x, with respect to x. Let's simplify. So, this will be equal to 3x squared. No need na, no? Kasi derivative of x with respect to x will be equal to 1. Then, plus mo si 3y squared. Yan, and multiply mo siya kay dy over dx equals 5x, 5 times x raised to 0, this will be equal to 1. Tapos dx, derivative of x with respect to x is equal to 1 also. So, no need to write it na. Okay? Ngayon, ganun din ang goal natin, manatili si dy over dx sa isang side ng equation. So, unti-untiin natin, guys. So, 3y squared times dy over dx equals, lipat natin si 3x squared sa kabila. Actually, parang transpose, ganyan. So, magma-minus ka ng 3x squared sa magkabilang side. So, that will be negative 3x squared. Okay? Tapos, may 5 ka pa dito, wag mong kakalimutan, plus 5. Ngayon, anong target natin? Manatili si dy over dx sa one side of equation. So, that will be derivative of y with respect to x is equal to negative 3x squared plus 5 all over 3y squared. So, kung ito na yung answer mo, this is somehow acceptable na. Pero, actually, yung answers natin sa differential calculus or any part ng calculus, minsan nagdedepende siya sa choices, minsan nagdedepende din siya sa, minsan nagdedepende din siya sa prof nyo kung i-consider. Pero as long as kaya mong ipaglaban yung sagot mo, edi go. Go lang ng go. So, actually, pwede natin patong, pwede pa ba? May iba pang way para i-represent yung answer. For example, pwede siyang maging dy, pwede siyang maging dy over dx equals negative, yan, tas 3x squared. Factor mo daw si negative minus 5, ganyan, over 3y squared. So, depende. Depende pa din talaga sa teacher nyo. Pero, halimbawa, ganito na yung sagot mo, ipaglaban mo na. Kung kaya mo naman ipaglaban. Okay? So, this is the answer. And it is acceptable naman. Okay? We can also have another example. Paano naman kapag ka ganito? What is the derivative of xy equals 3? Yan. Yan, nila na. Meron na siyang multiplication. So, ganito lang naman siya, kagaya nung normal formula ng multiplication. U dv over dx plus v du over dx. Or sometimes, u dv plus v du na lang siya dahil understood na with respect to x. So, yung iba, pag nagsosolve ng ganito, nagle-let sila. So, hindi yun examination. Pero, yan, parang yan, let. Let, kinukuha natin yung u, kung sino si u, sino si v, sino rin si du, at sino rin si derivative of v. With respect to x to, of course. With respect to x. Tapos, tsaka natin siya isa-substitute sa ganun. Okay, so, we let u, syempre, ang u natin ay walang iba kundi si x equals x, and v is equal to y. At ang derivative ni u, which is, ano yung derivative ni x with respect to x, that will be equal to 1. Ano naman derivative ni v, ni y, with respect to x, that will be equal to the derivative of y with respect to x. Tama? So, try na natin siyang i-substitute. Si u, siya ay si x. Si dv over dx, sino to? dv, ito yun. So, si dy over dx plus v, sino si v mo? Si y. Plus y, du over dx will be equal to 1. So, y times 1 is equal to 1. At ang derivative ng constant ay walang iba kundi 0. Kaya hindi natin siya kailangan ilagay. And so, ito si v. At ito naman si du over dx. At ito naman si dy over dx. Okay, so, ganun din, ang target natin, manatili si dy over dx sa isang side ng equation. So, you just have to x times dy over dx equals negative y. Then, basic na to sa inyo. dy over dx is equal to negative y over x. Okay? So, this is the answer. Answer. So, ganun lang guys kapag ka meron tayong nakaharap na multiplication ng mga variables. So, again, another na medyo mahaba-haba para naman mahirapan tayo ng konti. 3x squared plus 3xy squared plus x squared y plus 2x. Ay, ang dami ko namang 2x cube. Kunwari ganun. Equals 3. Yan. Kunwari, yan na yung example natin. So, what will you do? You just, syempre, i-differentiate natin kada term. So, dito muna tayo sa first term. The derivative of 3x squared with respect to x. So, that will be equal to 3 times, ang gagawin mo kay 2, ibababa mo siya. Tapos, multiply mo sa base mo. Tapos, pag-minus ka ng 1. 2 minus 1. So, gets yun na yan, guys. For sure. Tapos, ito na yung medyo mahaba-haba. Dito muna tayo kay 3xy squared. Let 3x be your, your u. Tapos, let y squared be your v. So, ganun, u dv plus v du. So, sino ba si u? Si 3x. So, copy natin si 3x. 3x. u. Tapos, derivative daw nung pangalawang variable. Ano bang derivative ni y squared? That will be derivative of d over dx ni y squared. Sige nga, anong derivative ni y squared? That will be 2y times dy over dx. So, gets naman natin siguro kung bakit gano'n. No? Binaba mo si 2, minultiply mo sa base mong si y, then you get the derivative of your base, which is si y, with respect to x. Kaya siya 2y times dy over dx. Plus, hindi pa yan natapos, v y squared du. Derivative naman ni d over dx, derivative naman ni 3x, that will be equal to 3. Okay? Plus, ayan, ang haba talaga nitong equation na to. So, x squared y. So, x squared will be your u. Derivative ni y, dy over dx. Tama? The derivative of y with respect to x is dy over dx. Plus y, yung v mo, then derivative ni x squared equals 2x. Plus 2x cubed, normal, 2 times 3, x, 3 minus 1. Okay, equals derivative ng constant is 0. Haba. Yan. So, simplify lang natin siya, guys. 3 times 2 will be equal to 6x. Then, 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Plus, 3x times 2y, dy over dx, that will be equal to 6xy. Tapos, times dy over dx. Plus, 3y squared plus x squared dy over dx. Yan. Plus 2xy. Ano pa ba? Plus, yan. Plus 2 times 3 will be equal to 6x squared, then equal to 0. So, kung meron ba tayo kakombine na like terms? Wala. So, copy natin si... anong gagawin natin kung wala namang like terms? Di ba ang target mo, manatili si dy over dx sa isang side ng equation. So, ilipat mo sa kabila yung iba. So, unahin natin to, lagyan mo natin si dy over dx dito sa isang side ng equation natin. That will be 6xy times dy over dx plus x squared times dy over dx. At yung iba, wala ka ng pakialam, pero hindi pwedeng wala. So, ilipat mo siya sa kabila. That will be negative 6x. Ayan, negative 6x. Positive to. So, pag nilipat mo sa kabila, magiging negative. Tapos, minus 3y squared. Ano pa? Sino pa? Ito pa si 2xy. Minus 2xy. Tapos, may 6x squared ka pa dito. So, minus 6x squared. Yan. So, ano gagawin mo? Tingnan mo kung meron ka bang kayang i-simplify sa buhay. Wala naman po. Dahil wala naman, pwede ka nang mag-proceed dito. I-factor out mo si dy over dx. So, dy over dx times 6xy plus x squared is equal to negative 6x squared. I-arrange lang natin ito. Negative 6x squared minus 6x minus 2xy minus 3y squared. Yan. Tapos, kailangan manatili si dy over dx dito. So, i-divide mo na lang sila sa negative 6x squared minus 6x minus 2xy minus 3y squared all over 6xy plus x squared. This will be the answer. So, ito na yung answer mo. So, ganun lang po kadali mag-solve ng implicit differentiation. So, let's have this last example. Derivative of 3xy minus y squared plus 2x squared y cube. Oh, nakakabaliw to, di ba? Minus 4x equals 5. Yan. So, gawin natin, i-derive natin to. Doon naman tayo kay 3xy. So, ang derivative nito, 3x times dy over dx. Tama? Dahil 3x times y, so that will be, ito yung u mo. Ito naman yung derivative of y with respect to x. So, dv over dx. udb. Sige, lagyan natin ng, para hindi tayo malito. Lagyan natin ng udv. Tapos, syempre, ang udb, meron siyang bdu dapat. So, plus v. Ano ba? Sino ba si v mo? E di si y. V, derivative ng u will be 3. Tama? Sino derivative ni x? 3x. So, 3 yun, di ba? So, lagyan natin ng para udb plus v du. Yan. Okay? Then, mag-a-add tayo. Minus 2y. Minus derivative ni y squared with respect to x. That will be 2y y dy over dx. So, siguro nagigets yun na siya agad. Plus, ito na naman, meron na namang matitinding nakakabaliw. So, si 2x squared siya yung u mo. Si y cube siya naman si v. Yan. So, gawin natin si udb. Okay lang ba? Diyan natin ilagay. Okay lang yan, kaya yan. So, si u mo ay si 2x squared. At ang si v mo ay si y cube. So, ang derivative ni y cube will be equal to 3y. Tapos, 3y squared dy over dx. Times dy over dx. Okay? Tapos, plus, so, siguro hindi na siya kasya. So, ilalagay na natin sa baba. Kailangan naman natin si v du. Ito naman lagi. udv plus v du. So, si v mo ay si y cube. At sino ba si u mo? Si 2x squared. Tama? So, anong derivative ni 2x squared? That will be 4x. Okay? Y times 4x minus derivative ni 4x with respect to x. That will be equal to negative 4. Tama? Dahil x raised to 1 minus 1, that will be x raised to 0, and x raised to 0 is equal to 1. Equal sa derivative ni 5, ang pinakamahirap sa lahat, 0. Simplify na natin siya. We have 3x times dy over dx plus 3y minus 2y times dy over dx plus 2 times 3, 6. Tapos, x squared, y squared times dy over dx plus y cubed times 4x. That would be 4x y cubed minus 4. Tapos equal 0. Ilagay 0. 0 equals. Equal 0. Ganun din naman yun. Pag samasamahin natin lahat ng may dy over dx. So, 3x times dy over dx. Ano pa? Minus 2y times dy over dx plus 6x squared y squared times dy over dx. Tapos wala na. Tapos ililipat mo na sa kabila lahat ng walang dy over dx. So, ito si positive 3y magiging negative 3y. Sino pa? Itong si 4xy magiging minus 4xy cube. Tapos, plus 4. Yan, may negative 4 ka pa sa dulo. So, factor out mo si dy over dx. dy over dx times 3x minus 2y plus 6x squared y squared equals negative 3y. Negative 3y. Negative 3y minus 4xy cube plus 4. Okay? Then, dy over dx, divide mo sila both sides. Yan. 3y minus 4xy cube plus 4 all over 3x minus 2y plus 6x squared y squared. So, tingnan natin, meron pa ba tayong pwedeng gawin para sila ay mas simplify pa? Wala na. Okay? So, kung ito na yung sagot mo, I think that will be acceptable.